BQool attended the 2019 Prosper Show and it was amazing. We also had the pleasure to meet up with our user community who want to share their experience using BQool Repricing Central. Let's hear the experience selling on Amazon and how BQool Repricer has changed their business.
So we're primarily on the US market. We also are in what Amazon calls the NARF program, the North American Remote Fulfillment. So, and all shoes and clothes. That's all we sell right now. We resell shoes and clothes. When we started our Amazon business, we scaled quickly to 300 or 400 SKUs, and the daily repricing, doing it manually, became too much for us. So we started looking for a repricing software, and we tried two or three softwares before we found BQool. Initially, it was because BQool was the cheapest, but we found quickly, very, very quickly, that BQool is also the most powerful. The flexibility, the ability to split rules and reprice on various scenarios kept us from going to any other software. Right now, we use Repricing Central for all of our repricing. What I like most about my BQool product is the BQool support. I like to be able to recommend a company to my Amazon friends and family that I know when they have a problem, they're going to get support from the company and help them, because with repricing, time is money. If there's a mistake, you might lose money. If you do something incorrectly or don't understand a setting, then you might create a loss in your company. And every time we have a problem with with our Repricing Central product, we ask BQool, and they immediately explain how we need to set up our repricing. What I learned with our BQool products, honestly, we've learned that we've grown with the product, right? So our needs were different when we were smaller, but we're just as comfortable recommending BQool to a small seller now as a large seller, partly because of the support, but also because of the flexibility and the power of the product. Well, as I already mentioned, I recommend BQool all the time. After we found BQool, after trying 3 other repricers, we've moved away from BQool 2 times. And we quickly came back. We came back because of the support, and we also came back because of the power. When we moved away from BQool, our sales dropped 20 to 25% during the test phase with the other repricers. And as soon as we returned to BQool, they shot right back up to our normal levels. Differences in our Amazon store. As BQool has rolled out new features like bulk repricing and groups over the last year, we've been able to automate those tasks, which are routine and regular, and spend less time thinking about them. So BQool has simplified the repricing process to the point where we could delegate it to some of our international team members. Well, I spent the last 20 years in shipping and logistics. So I was a warehouse manager, I was a supply chain consultant, and I helped hospitals make their supply chains, their stockrooms more efficient. And when we started Amazon, I realized very quickly, using my supply chain background, I would be able to scale my Amazon business as long as I had the right tools like BQool very quickly, because I knew how to handle complex supply chains. Actually, my wife started our business. I call myself employee number 7 because she hired 6 other people before I quit my job and came to work for the family company. So it was an 18-month process where I was working at a remote consulting job. I was leaving home 5 days a week, flying to another part of the country. And she was working very hard to homeschool our children, but also build our business. It wasn't scary for me. Amazon it was scary for her, right? So it was a joint decision, but the joy of being able to run my own company and work with my family outweighed the fear at the time. We have hired some coaches and taken some courses over the years because we find that it's much more efficient and profitable to pay someone for their knowledge than it is to spend a lot of time trying to figure things out on our own. We have quite a large family that we bring into the business and work with us, and we also homeschool our children. So our work life, we've fought really hard stabilize it over the last year. We have fairly regular business hours that leads us to a fairly regular family life. Some of our big goals are to try to more automate our business processes so that we can travel with our family. So transitioning our business so that it's not location-based, it still has enough revenue to support a large family is probably our biggest goal this year. I don't feel like we did not face much pushback. I don't feel like we did because my wife and I both come from families that have a lot of entrepreneurs in them. So over the years, my father-in-law and my father both have run their own businesses. And growing up, my father always told me that owning your own business was the quickest path to security. So when Amazon came and allowed us to leverage our skills that over the years we've started websites, we've run small businesses, have a background in logistics. So when Amazon came, the opportunity came, I was able to look at it, we were able to look at it together and realize this would leverage a lot of our strengths and solve a lot of our weaknesses and let us build a business really quickly.